Research conducted by historian Joy A. Steele and retired marine geologist Gordon Fader demonstrate that Oak Island housed a covert British industrial center. The pair examined business records and contemporaneous correspondence to conclude that in 1720, the Crown chartered private companies together with the British military to do business on Oak Island, including pine tar works, brass making, and wire drawing, to help clear debt. It was the largest industrial development in Canada at the time, Fader says. There were a million reasons to go to Oak Island: closest to fresh water, closest to shore, safe, good anchorage. It's the biggest island in the bay. Steele and Fader are certain the money pit was a natural geological feature on the island, one the Brits used as a pine tar kiln to produce tar and pitch for coating their ships. The excavated layers of the money pit, the wood, charcoal, and putty, align with what would be expected in an old tar kiln, Fader says. He points out that the U-shaped structure buried on Smith's Cove was likely part of a storage shed for keeping the pine tar in barrels and out of the sun. In those days, pine tar was of equal importance to oil today. Your ship didn't go to sea unless it was soaked in pine tar. That's what they were doing on the island. All the artifacts we see fit that theory exactly, Fader says. Another argument against a man-made money pit is founded in the area's geological conditions. The island's bedrock is prone to dissolution by the sea and water table, Fader says. This creates a system of underground fractures and caves, a karst system, prone to collapse and the formation of sinkholes. Fader mapped the underground conditions along the coast of Nova Scotia while working as a marine geologist for the Canadian government, and says sinkholes are common in the area. At least 2 sinkholes have been identified on Oak Island, and many more occur on the adjacent mainland. Stephen Aitken, Ph.D., a geoscientist with over 25 years of experience studying the Oak Island area, says natural evidence points to the money pit itself being a sinkhole. In step with Fader's assertions, Aitken says the bedrock beneath that side of the island has locally dissolved, forming a karst system, and some of that system's caves have collapsed and formed sinkholes, including the money pit.